take a deep dive into some of the issues we'll be talking about today. First up, let me bring you this very, very, very sad information on a very, 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 very tragic note. International evangelist and founder of the Umar Ukpai Evangelistic Association, Reverend Dr. Umar Ukpai, has been confirmed dead by the family. He sadly died in Lagos this morning at the age of 80. He was very well known for his evangelistic endeavors in Nigeria and indeed all over the world. And on behalf of everyone here at Voice of the People 90.3 FM, we offer our condolences to the family of the revered international evangelist. In a statement titled Glorious Transition and signed by the family, evangelist Reverend Dr. Umar Ukpai was said to have passed on to glory on October 6th, actually, at the age of 80. That means he passed a week ago, but the family just announced it. The family described him as a faithful soldier of the cross and said that he devoted more than 60 years of his life to fiery evangelism, dynamic teachings of the word, and prophetic demonstrations of the power of God. According to the statement, Reverend Dr. Umar Ukpai's ministry touched millions of lives and transformed destinies across Nigeria and beyond. Now, in case you do not know this name, he is an evangelist. Is very well known among Christendom, not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. And unfortunately, some people will say God has called his own to glory, but being able to live up to 80 and do what you believe that you've been called to do is just amazing. So if the family says it's a glorious transition, it is not a... You know that thing they write when someone dies, when they're not very old, or even if they're very old, but the family is so pained, it's like, oh, we still want to have you around. But this time around, they just say it's a glorious transition. So they know that, look, if you have to go home, then you have to go home. So that's on a very tragic note. So we offer our condolences to the family of the deceased and, of course, pray for the repose of his soul. Now, apart from that, let's talk about Nigeria. But before we talk about Nigeria, let's go to Peru. Yes, Peru. Now, Peruvian lawmakers, that's the country called Peru. Even if you don't know the country called Peru, you know the song called Peru, Para. Peru, Para. That's on the lighter notes though, but yeah, there's a country called Peru, right? Now, lawmakers in Peru have voted to remove their President Dina Boluarte, from office after many months of public anger over the country's worsening crime rate and political scandals. Now, the late night session in Lima, in a place called Lima, it's like a location, ended with a majority vote to impeach the president on the grounds of permanent moral incapacity. Now, out of 130 members of Congress, 118 people backed the motion to have her impeached, sealing her fate after she refused to appear before the lawmakers to defend herself. Now, here is it. She's the president, right? She is the president. She represents the executive, the first, she's the number one citizen of the country. But the lawmakers asked her to come and explain why crime keeps climbing up in the country, why the crime rate keeps worsening, why political scandals keep happening in the country, and why she has been unable to deliver on campaign promises. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, all of this. And guess what? She refused to appear before the lawmakers to defend herself. Now, the leader of the Congress, which you can say is their own National Assembly, right? His name is Hussein Jerry, immediately announced that the president's impeachment has been approved before he now took the oath as interim president. Apparently, that's the way they do their own things over there. That's the way their system works. Now, the leader of the Congress will oversee the country until they have new elections, which have been scheduled for April 2026. Now, President Dina Boluarte, she became president in December 2022, which is just, let's say, 3 years ago. In 2 months, this is October 2025, in 2 months to be 3 years ago. So we can say she was president for 2 years and 10 months. And her presidency has been dogged by protests allegations of corruption and increasing gang violence in the country. Bear in mind that we're talking about Peru. Now, her failure to reduce crime, including rising cases of extortion and murder linked to organized groups, had sparked widespread frustration among the people of Peru. They're called Peruvians. Just like we are in Nigeria, citizens of Nigeria, we are called Nigerians. The people in Peru, the people who live in Peru, the citizens of Peru are called Peruvians. Quite a number of ladies might notice, Peruvian calls. Anyway, she had already survived several impeachment attempts before the vote that came last Friday. Now, that vote followed many weeks of protests against the controversial pension reform law and outrage over reports that she accepted luxury watches and jewelry, a scandal which was widely known as the Rolex Gate right there in Peru. Stay with me. The Peruvian President Dina Boluarte, or now the former president because she has been impeached, was accused of not stemming the tide of worsening crime rate in the country. That is, the crime rate, they rise, she sit down, they look, she not do anything. That's what the people of Peru are saying. That is what the Congress, the lawmakers in their own National Assembly, they're called the Congress. That is what they're saying. That's what they're seeing. The people, and it's not just that they were just saying this. The people had been protesting for weeks. People had been protesting and saying, look, we are not happy with your presidency, President Dina Boluarte. She was also accused of accepting luxury watches, expensive watches and jewelry, kind of like a bribe. Now, the former president also, she was also criticized earlier in the year for awarding herself a significant pay rise, as in she increased her salary as president. You understand? And then the people were not happy. And then they went on the protest. Even she increased her salary while unemployment and inflation were becoming worse across the country. The president of Peru, she increased her own salary. Said, no, come on, I'm the president. I shouldn't be chopping this small money. Who are you people? And then she increased her pay, her salary. Meanwhile, unemployment was at an all-time high in the country. Inflation was becoming, in fact, the English I won't speak. I know say the thing wrong. Now why Greek come off my mouth. Inflation was becoming worse. Permit me say worse across the country in Peru. Right now, the former president has remained silent on her removal and her impeachment. She's not saying anything. Security forces have increased patrols around government building amid fears of renewed protests. Now, I want us to dissect this together. First up, as Africans, and then as Nigerians. The president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, has been in office for about 43 years now, and he still wants to go for another term. Recently, he's been campaigning. He's trying to get into office for another term, and then he was campaigning, and he was supposed to appear somewhere with his wife to tell the people, "Oh, come and vote for me for the umpteenth time. Come and vote for me. Let me be your president. I mean, lifetime president. Let's do this." And guess what? He did not go. He did not deem his people, as a lot of them saw it, he did not deem them worthy of appearing in person. Him and his wife, they sent effigies. I don't know how to explain it, but it be like, they sent like let me just say like the baby of themselves. Very big size, or even bigger than they would normally look. Then somebody was controlling it. Like, instead of you to see the candidates that want to come and beg you for your votes, they now sent their own semblance. Something that looks like them, like a doll that was constructed to look like them, him and his wife. Then two people were now controlling it, walking among the people. That is, he did not see his people worthy of him going like, who are you people? Why should I come and show your face? Show my face to you people. I have better things to do. And the people of Cameroon have been saying they cannot put up with this, and they want to vote this man out. But guess what? Every other election, every election cycle, he keeps coming in. And this is not the only African country where we can see that some people get into office and they don't want to come out. They don't want to. In fact, they want to hold on to the reins of power, pass it over to their children, and turn what is supposed to be a democracy into a monarchical system. I told you about what happened to the Peruvian president, right? How she was impeached by the Congress. That's their own what we can call their own National Assembly there, because they are the lawmakers. She has been impeached and she was accused of a whole lot before being impeached, one of which was awarding herself a pay rise. As in she was president, she increased her own salary. Meanwhile, there was unemployment across the country and the youth had been protesting for weeks, and yet she increased her own salary, and they impeached her and told her, go and sit down at home. If you don't know how to do this presidency thing, if you don't know how to be a president, if you don't know how to have empathy, if you do not know how to put the country in order, if you don't know how to reduce crime rates, if you don't know how to ensure that people are employed when they come out of school, then go back. Let us do another election and bring in a president that will do it. Now, my question to you is, don't you think that with such a defined, a very strong institution such as the Peruvian Congress, which in Nigeria now we say our own National Assembly, right? When they have been able to impeach the former president, that the next president who is coming in will sit up knowing fully well that if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, if I do not fulfill my campaign promises, these people will remove me. Now, Peru is having an election barely 3 years after their last election because the president had to be impeached because she was not living up to expectations. And what were these expectations? Crime rates were rising. Gang violence was rising. She was accused of receiving bribes that's collecting luxury wristwatch, luxury jewelry. She just won the ball. She even increased her salary. And the people were angry. They said, we are unemployed and you are increasing your salary. Crime rate is high. You are increasing your salary. For what? Why? You're not doing anything. We're not seeing the benefit of having you as our president. And so the Peruvian president, Dina Boluarte, was removed. What do we have obtainable in many African countries? What do we have obtainable in Nigeria? I'll leave you to answer that question. But we do know, at least for many of us who were in the arts department as secondary school students, you know, you have science, commercial and arts department. You definitely do that subject government, right? So from there, you have many people going to study political science, business administration, mass communication, and a whole lot of other courses in the social sciences and in the humanities. One thing they would teach you from secondary school, if you are in the art class, even if you're not in the art class, these are some of the things that you would pick up as you grow. I mean, after you leave secondary school, you read more. If you're open to learning, you become much more knowledgeable. You know that we have 3 arms of government, not one arm. We have 3 arms of government. We have the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. And of course, they all have their own functions. The legislature makes laws, right? That's just how short they taught us in government. Of course, we dive into details from time to time, but we know that there are 3 arms of government. In Peru, you can actually see that the arms of government are functional because one arm, and then when we have the 3 arms of government, we also have what we call checks and balances. Checks and balances means the executive checks the judiciary checks the legislature checks the executive, like that. Because there will be every arm of government has their own independence. Independence means they can do their own thing. They can make their own decisions without interference from any other arm of government. Which means when the judiciary decides that, oh, we want to punish a judge for collecting bribe, we want to punish a judge, or want this judge to step down, or want to impeach the chief justice because this person is not living up to expectation, someone from the legislature or a highly placed person within the executive will not come out and say, don't do that, because the judiciary has its own independence and because the judiciary has what it takes to check and balance other arms of government. Again, I ask you the question, what do we have obtainable in Nigeria? If it were a president in Nigeria, one of those African countries that like to just, hang on to the reins of power, that we had increasing crime rates, worsening inflation, worsening unemployment, that we had, we could see that these people were taking luxury things, they were collecting bribe, or we could see that inflation was getting worse and the economy is collapsing. Can you actually see a situation where the legislature will say, no, you're doing something wrong? And we have to warn you, because they actually called the president. They told her, come and defend yourself. Let's know what's going on. Is it that you have plans and the plans are not materializing? Like, is it that somebody is trying to sabotage your government? Is it that, I mean, what exactly is going on? The lawmakers wanted to know. They didn't just take this decision. They gave her an opportunity to defend herself. They gave her an opportunity to say something, to say, look, this is what I'm putting in place, but you have to be patient with me. I mean, these are the plans that I have in the next 2 years. This is what is going to be. She refused to appear. She didn't say anything. Quite a number of them felt that, look, this is disrespectful. The legislature is asking you to come and appear before them, but because you feel that you're the president, you cannot answer to anyone, then we'll have you impeached. And now she's been impeached, and someone else has taken over the reins of government until April 2026, when there will be another election. Again, I ask you, do you not think that the next president of Peru will sit up when he knows that because they have those institutions, because they have those arms of government that are up and doing, that will not look at him and say, look, you are from my place, you are my brother, we bear the same name, we have the same color, you're from my local government, they will not impeach such president. So what do we have obtainable? What have we seen over and over again? I'm giving you this information because this is an example of a working system. This is an example of how it ought to be. This is an example of how it can be. This is an example of what happens when the people insist that things must be done the right way. This is what happens when the people insist that that misdemeanors will not go unpunished. But what happens to a nation that pardons people who have been involved in crime and criminality, who have been convicted of causing harm to a large section of the citizenry? What do we do to them right here in Nigeria? You have the answer to that question. I mean, it's a rhetorical question, but I'm sure you have the answer to that. You've heard political analysts say it over and over and over again. It will be very difficult for any country to prosper if they accept and pardon criminality in any way. If we accept that right now, what we can see in Nigeria is, just have money. Nobody cares how you made that money. I mean, even if they can see that you're making that money through illegality, they just want to be able to hail you and say, hey, babao, hey, give me something. No society will progress if we cannot call out evil or criminality when we see it, when we experience it. All right. So I'm just giving you this information for you to recall that you have power as a Nigerian. Yes, the president might be the number one citizen of the country. He's the most powerful in the country. But you see, as a Nigerian, you're also very important. I'm going to tell you that the president, any administration, the ones that have come before, the ones that will come after, they are not more Nigerian than you. They do not have more rights than you do. And guess what gives you the power? Not just every 4 years. I mean, every year you have the power to make things happen. You have what it takes to make your voice heard and let the people in power know that I know what you're doing. I'm happy about it. Oh, I know what you're doing. And I'm not happy about it, and things need to change. Many Nigerians are hoping that at some point, we can actually get to the point where we will be able to say truthfully and that indeed all our arms of government are not just independent, but they're able to check and balance each other without fear, without favor, and without bias. Do you remember when the president of the Senate said to the president, whatever bill you bring, we'll sign it? That is not a sign of independence, unfortunately, according to many political analysts. A sign of independence would be whatever bill you bring, we'll scrutinize it, we'll look at it very well. I mean, we will look at we'll scrutinize it, we'll open it, we'll beam the searchlight on it, and if it benefits Nigerians positively, then we'll pass it into law. But unfortunately, anyway, let's look at something else which we'll actually be discussing today. Earlier on the world news at 12, I spoke with Mr. Awa Ominko. We talked about insecurity in Nigeria. 3 more local government areas in Katsina State have signed a peace pact with bandits. The local governments are Malumfashi local government, Funtua local government, and Bakori local government. They entered into what they called a peace accord with the bandits in order to reduce incidents or to stop incidents of attacks, killings, and abductions, kidnappings in these communities and in these local governments. They're saying, look, when these bandits come, and we also come, we sign the peace pact, then they will agree that they will no longer be attacking us. I mean, they'll no longer be attacking us. So once we have signed, they will understand that, look, there's no more, these people now, they're now my brothers, so we should no longer attack them. That is the reason why these local governments are signing peace pact with bandits. The peace initiative was held in the Kakumi community in Bakori local government. They had these bandits representatives coming to the venue. Then community delegates too came to the venue. They had dialogue. They were like, why not they kill us now? You know, good now. The bandits now say, true, you know, good, or how we go do, or maybe we sign, so we'll not go attack you again. But guess what? The community delegates will return to their homes. They do not have weapons to safeguard their communities. They do not have weapons to safeguard their people. But the bandits will return to the forest, to their sophisticated weapons, to the ransoms that they've received from all the different abductions that they have carried out. Remember when there was this peace meeting between bandits and then community leaders, and these bandits, they came with weapons, serious weapons, sat down in the gathering, very happy to talk. And then when the first peace pact was signed, they got on their motorcycles and started doing displays. Anyway, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress in Katsina State, Honorable Abdulaziz Maitu Raka, has criticized opposition leaders, saying they are politicizing security issues in Katsina. This is an APC, he's a member of the APC in Katsina State. He says, look, the problem is not that we are having a peace pact with bandits. The problem is that the opposition, they're trying to make insecurity a political issue. They're trying to use it to score cheap political points. That's what he's saying now. He was speaking at a meeting with APC supporters over the weekend, and he said it's unfair for the opposition to blame the Katsina state government for the security challenges, as these security challenges has been existing before the current administration. Now, he says security is a federal responsibility. That's the state government is not even supposed to be responsible for the safety and security of the citizens of Katsina state. It's supposed to be the federal government. But state government should play a supportive role. He further said the situation in Katsina has improved compared to previous years. He said some of the people that are now criticizing the current state government in Katsina were once in government, and they should stop politicizing insecurity. State government is working with relevant stakeholders to address the situation. He also called on APC members to obtain their voters card so that they can actively participate in promoting the party's policies ahead of the upcoming elections. I'll leave you to make your inference for everything I've said. It's about 2 p.m. right now. So I want to open the phone line so that we can talk about these situations. All right. If the people of Katsina State are saying they're happy that they have these peace pact with bandits, bearing in mind that these bandits are going back and they are the ones who have weapons, they can decide one day to not honor this peace pact anymore, enter the communities and do whatever it is that they want to do. They can also decide to go into the other local governments that have not signed a peace pact with them and cause mayhem. Is this what we really should be doing? I mean, this non-kinetic approach, is it really serving us? A defense correspondent recently posted on how these people that we still keep calling bandits, but who are perpetrating terrorism, which we can now then call terrorists, are using armed drones, as in drones that have weapons, drone where get gun inside, drone where if you drop bomb, they will not fly it around Nigerian military bases and dump it there. They will not dump it there. They are using drones, and you know you cannot just fly a drone anyhow in Nigeria. Do you know you need a license to operate a drone in Nigeria? Do you know you need to obtain, if you buy, you go use your money, buy drone. Maybe you buy them from outside country, you go import and you go collect license before you go fly the drone, because it be like a aeroplane, like anything can happen. Many photographers also use drone to do photography. Like if they watch film, like all this YouTube film, yeah, they watch and you go first see that what's it called, that Lekki Ikoyi link bridge. So you can tell that that picture was taken from high up above. Now drone, they use to take that kind of picture. So you be photographer or any you be farmer where they use drone. You know you can use drone to spray. You go spray water or insecticide on your crops. Anything you want to use drone do. As long as you are in Nigeria, and you want to fly that drone in Nigeria, you must obtain a license. So of course, these people may not go about obtaining the license. They do not care about doing things the right way, because if they did, then we will not be having them terrorizing Nigerians. But one question is, how did it take enter this country in the first place? How? We keep talking about how these people have, their weapons are so sophisticated that and these people are not, many of them are not literate. They cannot even spell their names, but they have been trained. They've received hardcore training in the deep forest, and they can handle military grade equipment, which they then turn on, which they use to attack innocent Nigerians and our military personnel. So is this non-kinetic approach really working for us? 2 minutes past 2 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. For people who go to say they talk too much, Mona no verse. I got to explain the situation on ground. On top of all these things, ASU don't start strike today. Oh, I see one person wait post saying he's supposed to write exam today, but ASU don't start strike. He can't be happy. So you either make you write the exam, come on mind. I mean, one use the 2 weeks take read. That's how a 4 years course done to 6 years, 7 years, still there for university. All your mates don't graduate, everybody don't come out. You go see school will can't tire person. School will can't tire person. We're not even talking about the ASU strike like this for today now, sir, because a lot of people are affected. And last week we were having a conversation about private universities versus public universities. This is one thing you will hardly find in private universities, and that's why you see parents willing to do anything. Parents are ready to sweat under the sun and shiver in the cold weather in order to be able to give their children good education by sending them to private institutions. Anyway, let me start to take your calls, all right? The number to call is 08036929933, 08036929933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp, 08171756338. That's the number that you can actually call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Send a message on WhatsApp, 08171756338, or you can also call me on WhatsApp. Then for direct calls, it's 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. We're also streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Please leave a comment on YouTube and I'll take it before the end of the program. My name is Chioma Innocent. What's your name and your location? Welcome to Matters.
Hello, ma.
Hi.
I've been calling you from a cousin.
Welcome and thank you for calling.
For impeachment, that can't not be happen for your own country, Nigeria.
No be your own country.
Now my country, because of that, no get choice. If it's a get choice, I for go be another citizen for another country. But I no get choice. So now so it be all of them wait there for that. All those lawmakers, and then they are there for their own pockets. They no represent us. So they cannot even try to pitch a president. It's not possible because they are eating, all of them are eating well, and then many of us here are dying for hunger in our own country. So they gather it's not possible made them impeach our president. So far they are doing well. All their children are going private school abroad. Even Nigeria, private school cannot go on strike now. It's not possible. So that is my own opinion.
Thank you for your call, Obina. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338, and WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Hello. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location?
My name is Popular, calling you from Atah.
Welcome, Popular. Thank you for calling. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Please, I don't know if you know, you are aware of the interview they granted Jonathan, who said when he's a president, that they wanted to negotiate with terrorists, and they sent former president, late Muhammadu Buhari, to represent them. Are you aware?
All right, you know that his media aides later came out to say that that's not what he meant, that these bandits would just call the name of anybody and say this is the person we want to speak for, to negotiate for us, even without letting that person know. So he said that he never said that former President Buhari was a Boko Haram negotiator, that he was the Boko Haram people that just said we want him to be, without actually consulting him, without his express consent. Okay?
Thank you. Well, okay. You see that thing that they are saying is just propaganda. The problem we have in this country is that we have two laws. You see this negotiation that is going on in the north, that such thing cannot happen in the east. But because of his north, we will allow it to take place. And there is a time when former governor Erofai was saying that federal government is negotiating with the bandits, and they deny it. Now, what is happening? Now, come to the president that they impeach. Nothing that is happening there has been happening in Nigeria, even more than that. But nobody is talking. Barbarism have taken place here.
Thank you for your call. 08036929933. Hello, Chama. I can't hear the callers. Oh, why is that? I can hear them. All right, I'm going to try to sort out that situation. Thank you for your observation. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi. How you doing?
How are you? I'm Edward calling from Sandy.
Welcome, Edward. Thank you for calling.
You see, this signing pact with terrorists in Katsina. I know everybody knows it in Nigeria that cannot happen in Southeast, because when people say the marginalization, when we are crying marginalization, that is one of the key points people supposed to understand.
What makes you think it cannot happen in the Southeast? What makes you think so?
If they try it, federal government will send the army to kill everybody.
All right. Thank you for your call. Let's be careful of our utterances, because you know go there when they go begin the serve us later. I beg you. 08036929933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. What's your name and location? I'm very well, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. My name is Marshall. I'm calling you from Ikeja.
Thank you, Marshall, for calling.
Okay, quick one. So I would like to know, the federal government, do they listen to VOB? Are they listening to what we're saying?
Well, quite a number of people listen to VOP. We cannot begin to pinpoint and say who listens and who doesn't, but we can tell you authoritatively that certain people in government do. They do.
Okay, fine. If they do, can they please tell me why they are negotiating with terrorists? And Mazin Nnamdi is not even a terrorist, and they cannot negotiate with them. We should continue deceiving ourselves in this country. And you see what happened with that president that got impeached. It can never happen in Nigeria. Trust me, it can never.
What makes you think but if the right thing is being done, if the right system is being practiced, it can happen in Nigeria. Yeah. Never say never.
Choma, let's tell ourselves the truth. We know the kind of people that are leading us. We know. Not even leading, ruling. Please, let's tell ourselves the truth.
Thank you.
Take a lot for us to have people that have accountability and integrity. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your call. Marshall, 08036929933. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mama.
How are you doing, ma'am?
Hi, Madam Eunice calling from Agege.
Welcome, Madam Eunice. It's great to hear from you. Happy New Week.
Thank you, my dear.
Go ahead, please.
You see what is happening in that country? How people will come out in mass, speak with one voice. That is not make country to work. Nigeria is so silent, blaming everybody. Nobody wants to come out. It's only Showore that is fighting all these things, and nobody is coming out. Look at what is happening in that country now. Peru, Fabi, what do you call it?
Peru.
Yes. See the good thing that is happening there. Why can't it happen in this country? Why can't we speak with one mouth, with one voice? Everybody is just saying different things. Instead of us to gather together, everybody hold the country now. It's not only for one person. What Akpabio and his group are doing is bad. They don't want to help the country. Then we have to help ourselves. We have to help ourselves. I'm so happy what all those countries are doing. If it can happen for Nigeria here, all these people will know that it's people that vote them in. They are not here by themselves. If Nigeria can speak with one mouth, with one voice. Thank you, Chum.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. You can also call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Call me on WhatsApp or send a message. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. I can hear myself in the background. Turn down the volume of your radio set, please.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Joba.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Great to hear from you.
I'm fine. My name is General Mali. I'm calling for better.
Thank you for calling.
You know, I want to contribute, you understand? I have not been Nigeria, but we are the same Africa. When Nigerian masses have to wake up, you understand? This tourist matter is not this tourist matter is not the small matter, because the Mr. President is not help himself, unless masses wake up to help himself. I am from Mali, you understand? That's why I call you.
You are from Mali?
From Mali. You know about it. You know the kind of level you understand we take so far. But we are challenging them to keep how many years? Because I'm 10 years. You understand? So this matter, you understand? Nobody should blame Katsina or something like that. You think just overpower them. So that's why the government just find negotiate with them, because government knows to help them. So they have to negotiate, and save their life.
Okay, you're saying the people of Katsina State know that the government cannot help them, and that's why they are negotiating to save their lives.
That's why.
Is that what you people do in Mali too?
We are not doing that, you understand. Our one is different from our one. Our one, we are not point just the talk anyhow, you understand. We are wake up and find government. You understand? We are telling our government, we are fighting our government. Our president for Ibeka, you understand, before military will come. We are fighting for government complete 10 years before military will come. You know, so that is it. But just the talk anyhow, this one was told, talking is not the solution, you understand? People have to come up for root. That is it.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call, General Mali.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us your opinion on these issues. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of these conversation. Hello. Thank you for calling. How you doing? Good afternoon. No, I don't pick your call. Oh. Hello. All right. Give me a call back. 0803-692-9933 or 0817-175-6338. That is for WhatsApp. Okay. 0817-175-6338 is for WhatsApp. You can either call me on WhatsApp or you send a message on WhatsApp. Hi there. Thank you for calling. Good afternoon.
Hello, my name is calling from Egypt.
All right. Welcome. How you doing?
I don't understand this control. Is it the bandit negotiating with God 99 for 20 million or what?
I know, yeah, come again.
I said, is it bandits negotiating denying 10 million to people and 20 million to pay for their farm?
Okay, demanding ransom, Abi?
Yeah, let me understand.
Well, the bandits have been killing people and abducting people, so the communities sign with them, say peace go there now. They no go they kidnap people again. What's funny?
Bye.
Ooh, all right then. He finds it funny. Hello. Turn down the volume on your radio set. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing?
Thank God. And you?
I'm doing my best. What's your name and location, please?
Hi, they call you from there.
Welcome.
No, my sister, truly, I'm not about negotiating with terrorists. But you know, one thing in life, even look at what is happening concerning Israel and Hamas now. Look at the negotiation. You know, like kind of said about give me my own, I give you your own back, and better repeat. And that is what is going on now. And you know, another thing again, there is different for you to fight someone who is ready to fight and die, and for you to fight someone who is ready to fight and go and find boy. There is different. So if there is any way they can do to negotiate and bring peace, but I know someone who have killed, so it's hard for you to stop killing. But Everything belongs to God. What God, if God decides that is what will be, that is what will be. So there's no value for them to negotiate with terrorists. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803692 9933 0803692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp 0817 175 6338. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon. This is Adeyemi calling from Isolo.
Welcome, Adeyemi.
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma, the issue on ground, I don't even understand. Bad thing, they are requesting for money.
No. They are signing a peace. They sign a peace accord. They sign a document that they will no longer be attacking the communities. They will no longer be kidnapping people.
What is going to happen in this country is that we are going to fight for ourselves. That is the best thing. Because how can we get a government and they don't even care about we people? They only care about themselves. Hello?
I can hear you.
I say, well, why can we get a government in our country and they don't care about we people?
Well,
it's only about themselves.
It rests on our shoulders. It's in our hands. It's in our pockets. It's in our purses. Your voter's card. When 2027 reach, we should not look at mundane things like tribe, religion, and other things, and we should vote for competence. It rests in our hands. So that's what you can do as a Nigerian.
True. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call me up. Hello.
Hello, my sister. I'm here. Call back.
All right.
Obina calling back from
1 minute so that we could hear from other people.
I say people wey dey commit crime wey dem dey release back to society. Which help e do Nigeria? The repentance Boko Haram, how many help e don Nigerians don see? Repentance Boko Haram that e worst everything in Nigeria today. So if the people that do something, let them think before they start doing. We get something wey say dey important. How you go release people that they commit crime, release them to the society again? Join people. What is going on here and there in our nation? That the crime has increased more and more since about 2013 to today. If people are doing something, let them think. They get something that are more important than releasing more crime to society. That's my own opinion. I'm not happy about that is that Tinubu too. Releasing
all right, thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. That's not what we're talking about, Sha. We're talking about insecurity, but he's saying he's not happy with the presidential pardon that occurred recently. He's not happy with it at all. All right, thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. The number to call is 0803-692-9933. Hello. Good afternoon to you. How you doing?
I'm okay. Are you?
I'm fine. What's your name and location, please?
Yes, my name is Peter from Misala.
Welcome, Peter.
Yeah, what made me to call is what you say now. You say we should go and get our vote, Please, Choma. I will vote. People are voting, we will vote. Only what happened like that. Our people is not in people get cat. But I want you people to know. What about the people to do? Especially the media. What are we going to do if they read this election again in 2027? Tell us, let us dig in and find out how to stop it. You're telling us like let us go in there and dig in and how to stop it. That's what voting is voting. We are voting. People are ready to vote. And the people they are going to manipulate it. Now they are putting an electoral chairman. There's nobody their constitutional right to do it. But let us do. How can we keep that man on the toe that he never do anything? Mahmoud do 2023. That is illegal.
But Mahmoud is
not
gone.
But Mahmoud is gone. That's what I'm telling. Let this man never try anything like that. He has come. But let us cooperate with him. Whatever I say we should do. But he will never do anything. That is forced to start national assembly to do electoral reform. So that at the end of the day, whoever wins the election, no matter who the person is, nobody will be worried. That's the problem. Don't vote. I'm ready to vote 100 times. People are going to do 20 times in Nigeria call for election. So the problem, let us make sure that somebody that will win the election gets something. That was my own concern. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call, Peter, all the way from Isolo. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to the conversation. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Wale calling from Ayobo.
Welcome, Wale. Thank you for calling.
On this case of amnesty for this banding and negotiation with the banding, see, I won't lie to you before I was against this thing, no. But I like to come to think of it. If this negotiation with banding that can bring peace, and let there be peace. Let there be peace. This thing is too much. Look at the North. The North is gone. The North is totally gone. I won't lie to you. People are suffering in the North. So if this negotiation and bring peace, and there will be no more killing, let them negotiate. Why there's no killing? So that's my take.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. You can call me on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp. I want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? All right, give me a call back. 0803-692-9933 or 0817-175-6338. Hello, thank you for calling.
Hello, Chairman. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing?
Hallelujah. This is my first day. I'm sorry this I will not get to that. Thank God today.
I'm so happy to hear from you. What's your name and location?
Yes. My name is Andy. I'm calling from Sulere.
Welcome, Andy.
My dear sister, what I want to tell you before I go to the year and Esther, you probably become jittery and afraid when people are saying the truth.
If only you know, my brother, we have become jittery and afraid. If you want to keep hearing Voice of the People 90.3 FM on your airwaves,
as long as people are saying the truth, anyway, that is by the way. The bandit something, somebody says if it is in the east, that will not happen. You just try to cut it. But that is not simple too. That's one of those things we are carrying on marginalization, which is true. Everybody knows it.
So
you understand?
Whom do you want them to? Who do you want? I don't know if they ask the question yourself. Who do you want them to sign peace pacts with or to negotiate with in the east? Whom?
You don't understand. Listen, just listen to the truth. The truth is that when other people do something, everybody will overlook it. Other people do it. But when it comes to Uber, keep on saying this is people because that is the truth. Not to denigrate tribalistic or something. How can Nigeria be good if you don't trash all these things that is reality and you are trying to hide it from it? Okay, look at what happened in Tory. That we are trying to solve. We know Tory is in South America, you know, and the capital is Lima. It says something in Lima. So we know that we are safe, we are daft. We know distance and know what is happening. Can that happen in Nigeria when Apollo has told you that any bill you bring, even though it's big to crush Nigeria, we will sign it? Is it not a funny thing? Is this democracy? Is it not autocracy? Who is feeling who? So my dear sister, as far as people are saying, don't be afraid. Those who shall live to see. There is God in heaven who will deliver his people. So have a nice day.
Thank you for your call and have a nice day as well. Someone said, I've called 49 times, no response. Why is it so easy to get through on other platforms? But here is like the head of a camel passing through the eye of a needle. Many thanks, please. All right, what's your name and location? I'm actually calling you now. So we take your phone. Let's have this conversation. Hello? All right. I want to hear from you. We try as much as possible to take as many calls as we can. The show starts at 1:30 p.m. and ends at 3 p.m. and then the phone lines open at 2 p.m. So we have like an hour to discuss everything we have to discuss. But a lot of calls come through then. So sometimes you might be calling and then it will be busy because someone else is on the line or I'm talking to someone else. So it's not that we don't want to pick your call. Okay, so please pardon me. Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
My name is, I'm calling from Okap.
I didn't get your name.
My name is Matthew. Matthew, like in the Bible.
Thank you for calling Matthew, like in the Bible. Thank you for calling Matthew. Go ahead, please.
Okay. It is crystal clear that this government, our government, we are not preparing for any election in 2027.
Really?
I know that. You know that.
With the appointment of a new INEC chairman?
No, we are not preparing. If we are ready for election, we should go for a total reform of the judiciary, the electoral process, and other institutions in Nigeria. Despite that, Nigeria should not go for any election because we know the outcome already.
How do you know the outcome? Are you a prophet?
The 2023 is about to repeat itself, and it will be very, very dangerous for this country, for me and for you. Let 2023 don't repeat itself again. We should go for a total reform. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, Matthew. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817 175-6338, 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can either send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, and I'll definitely take your call. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
Hello.
How you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing? This is Prince Akwachi, right?
I'm doing okay, Chama. Okay, as afternoon. Good afternoon, Chama.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so truly, it's kind of like getting harder and harder every day to get across to you guys. You know, this Prince Akwachi, anyways. My own thing is this. As for negotiations and all that kind of a thing, at the end of the day, those negotiations don't even hold, and they go back to square one. With all the flying and all that kind of stuff. And at the same time, those people who are discouraged from voting, if I'm to encourage, I would tell them, just get yourself ready, and it's upon every one of them to make it a duty to protect the vote. Some of them will want to vote, and then they'll be thinking that the candidates will defend the votes. No, it's not the candidates. You are not doing the candidates a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. That's what it should be. It's not the candidates. Rather, it's the Nigerian people that need to liberate themselves from the shackle of these politicians. I don't want to use, some kind of like derogatory words, but that's the truth. Anyways, thank you for listening to me, and have a great day.
Thank you for your call, Prince Akwachi. Great to hear from you. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation, or send a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. You can either send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp. Hi there. Turn down volume on your radio set, please. Biko Ejo.
Hello?
Good afternoon to you. I can still hear myself. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Okay, Shoma, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, I'm here what you are discussing about all this customer and how what or whatever. Please, I'm just, please, for God's sake, how on earth in a whole country will be negotiating or community or even negotiating with bandits? It's uncalled for. Yeah? I can't understand. It's like a dream. How will we have a community or even a town negotiating with the bandits? Eh? What I don't nonsense. I don't know for God's sake. I'm not supposed to do this kind of language. I don't nonsense. But that means what is sure that a country cannot protect the community or even the state. That's what it means. Yeah? Please, for God's sake, let Nigeria rise. Let us rise and take our country back. It is a call for. I mean, if we negotiate with this community, then the bandits will go to another community to negotiate. Before you know it, the whole community will negotiate and nobody will pay. Please, let's go Nigeria rise. For this 2027, let's take over our country. Let us be enough. What is all this? This APC. All this can bandit.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call.
I'm OJ calling from the
Thank you so much, OJ. Thank you. Great to hear from you. Good afternoon. Thank you for holding on.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for holding on. Welcome to the conversation.
Hello.
What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, this is Daniel calling from Oshidi.
Welcome, Daniel, and thank you for calling.
Okay. What? for the case of the bandits. I don't know why people are. I don't know why. In short, let's say the government has failed. Why will you negotiate with terrorists? These are the people. To me, the slogan I know, if it's possible to kill them all, it's just, I don't know. The military should step up and do something. Honestly speaking. So I don't know. Honestly speaking, it's going out of hand. Then what people said, I don't know, Choma, please educate me. I am trying to find what really happened in 2023. The people are saying they know what happened. Somebody has been declared winner and they said they know what happened. So I don't know what really happened. Maybe I lost. I don't know. Somebody has been declared winner. So can't we just move past 2023? And you went to court and certified. So I don't know if I don't really get it, honestly speaking.
Thank you for your
so
call.
If you know the answer, please help me with it too. I don't know.
Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. 08036929933. Hello. Hello, are you there? Welcome to Matters. Turn down the volume. I already said before you call, please. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. I can hear myself in the background. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Yes, sorry. Okay. My name is Sammy.
Welcome,
Sammy from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Sammy. Go ahead, please. 1 minute.
Now, what is wrong with our military? Why can't they do their work? They swore to protect the citizens. Now, what's happening in this country? Bandits everywhere, killing everywhere, and we have the government. I don't know what is happening. I can't just understand. I pray God will help us.
Thank you for your call. 08036929933 08036929933. Call me up. Hi there. Welcome to Matters.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm fine. Reduce the volume on your radio.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
It's too noisy. It's so noisy.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes. Go ahead, please. 1 minute.
Okay, please. My name is Shegu. You see what happened in this country, my sister? It's tribalism. Do you remember to vote for 20?
All right. You're still tuned into Matters on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Civilian Major from Ijegun. We have soldier in Nigeria. Nigeria is a great country, but they did not give them full command. For me, I know support to negotiate with bandits. All right. I'll be taking your messages very, very shortly. Leave your comment on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Call me on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. Please, is Evans Chukudumeme Onwamadike, one of the names of the people that got clemency. Are you talking about the person that was still arraigned in Lagos in court today for kidnapping and murder? He definitely was not part of them. Hi there. Welcome to Matters. Turn down the volume on your radio sets, please.
Hello, ma.
Hi, what's your name and location?
Obina, that they call back.
Obina.
Obina.
No. This is the third time you're calling. Let's hear from other people. Okay, please. Thank you. If you're able to get through, and a lot of people complain about not being able to get through, right? So if you're able to get through once, we have a conversation, that's beautiful. If you want to add something else, please send me a message on WhatsApp. I want to hear from you as much as you're listening to me. I really want to hear from you. I want to hear your voice. I want to know about you. I want to know what your opinion is. But we have a limited time to spend. So please, let's the line can be so clogged sometimes. So if you've called once, if you want to add anything, send a message on WhatsApp so that other people can also get through. Please, that is consideration. Okay? Thank you. Hello? Welcome to Matters. Hello?
Hello.
What's your name and location? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chairman. My name is Chico. I'm calling from Yannick.
Good to hear from you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you see, sometimes I look at what is happening in this country. I don't know if I should cry or laugh. I don't understand. Just look at Madagascar.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, please give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. Good afternoon, Chama. If one candidate did not win, Nigeria will not be better. Southeast governors are anything better than Southwest governors. Forget party logo. Nobody has the magic hands. Gradually, Nigeria is moving forward. Chama, how easy it is for you to wake up every day and promote bad news, escalate it to high heaven. We mentioned not. The same not at the food basket of the nation. Does it mean no good news? This station is full of bad news. All right, what's your name? What's your name? I can see this message also where you are telling a presenter that she and her analysts are the worst people on earth. Your name is Emmanuel. Emmanuel, where are you writing from, Emmanuel? All right, one thing I'm going to tell you, Emmanuel, is we do not wake up and manufacture news. We have ways of sourcing, of getting our information. We make sure they are verified before we share it with you. Unfortunately, we cannot wake up and manufacture good news if there is none. Unfortunately, what we have to do, what we can do, what we do, what we must do, what we continue to do is give you how it's happening. When good things are happening, we'll come here and tell you, okay? When things are going, I mean, the presidential pardon was supposed to be a good thing for those who benefited from it, but many Nigerians are not happy about it. Are you saying we should not share certain information because it doesn't appeal to people like you? Unfortunately, we cannot pander to that extent. So, Emmanuel, sorry that you think the station is full of bad news, but we cannot manufacture what is not and come and tell you about it in order to make you feel better. And also, I can see most of your messages here. Only you go tell person egoistic. You tell somebody they're the worst human being, that this, that. As much as that is your opinion, you might want to try being a little bit optimistic with your fellow people. I mean, you might want to try being a little bit optimistic, you know, might do your word of good. All right, 08036929933 VOP. Good afternoon. What happened in Peru cannot happen here. We are not together as a country. Every region has a different agenda and mindset. Jerry from Agor. All right, Jerry from Agor, thank you for your message. Good afternoon, Chioma. Adoche from Satellite Town. This is your message. Thank you for your message. As Biafra failed, I did not see Igbos living to their places again. They've invested a lot outside. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Sister Chioma, good afternoon. It's a very painful shame that terrorists have overpowered Nigerian government. They're now deciding, please, I'm begging with Nigerians, come out in 2027 with your PVC to avoid this current government out of office. I pray Nigeria will be great again. Tochukwu Obiziem from Egbeda Akowonjo. His Kitty from Abule Egba says, Shema, do you know Nigeria is under pressure by politicians? What we only need is electoral reform so that when done, election, the truth will come out well. All right, Shema, tell your colors. So let the local government in the east negotiate with gunmen as the northern local government are doing. See what the federal government will do before they start complaining. John from Ijaniki, okay. Shema, I disagree with your analyst on 12 o'clock news. When you blame a town chief for attending a marriage ceremony of a bandit, when the government security cannot protect them, what do you want them to do? The peace pact they signed, do you know the condition they were given to them for peace to reign? I beg. Nigeria is now do whatever you can to survive because governance has failed. Vincent, aka But Why from Mushin, you talk about independence of the three arms of government. How can it be so in Nigeria when the head of the three arms of government are questionable means to get to power? Vincent, thank you for your message. Good afternoon, Chama. Edu from Atah says, Nigeria is a comedy satire that continues to make us Nigerians a laughing stock, the impoverishment of Nigerians. But the political elite has created a situation where irrationality sounds rational and stupidity resembles intelligence. It's no secret bandits are being sponsored by certain people to create mayhem, to allow them access mineral resources. Imagine a government boasting of negotiating with bandits. Insulting is the word. Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, in one of his interviews, confirmed that during one of the research outings on the issue, several villagers confirmed helicopters manned by whites dropping weapons in the middle of villages, who were later picked up by bandits. It's been 7 months since he said this, yet the government was silent. I shake my head. All right, then. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent, aka CI. Yay. Chioma, say no more. Peru is an extension of Nigeria based on all you said has happened there, but because the Congress have the interest of the people at heart, they did the needful because they are a serious country. Not a country like ours where the arms of government are unserious. They've already decided to approve whatever the president presents to them. Even when the citizens go out and protest, we end up being beaten and dispersed. Our destinies are not in our hands. Stephen Pride from Isolo. Good afternoon, Chioma. I sympathize with the family of Evangelist Umukbai and the entire Nigerian Christendom concerning the democratic governance in Africa. You can see how a small country like Peru conducted their flawless affair to remove someone who thought he was indisposed. Nobody can remove him, but just look at the outcome today. If he's here in Nigeria, some people will tag it as a tribal venture to remove their tribe person. We still have a long way to go. Ernest is a Chuku from Akowonjo. In case you're just joining us, you've missed quite a lot. But this is Matters and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, 19 minutes before 3 p.m. Coming up, we have just a short while before we have to go. I mean, about 10 minutes, we should be rounding up. Good day, my sister. Saying countries don't negotiate with terrorists, they have peace meeting with terrorists. It's like giving money to a blackmailer. He will still come again when he's broke. Sheyi Cut from Itire. When teachers demand the bare minimum, better pay, research funding, and a functioning university system, the government response is always threat, not dialogue. The same lecturers who build nations through knowledge are now being told no work, no pay. ASU's struggle is not just about salary, it's about saving what's left of our universities from total decay. Every nation that silences its thinkers will one day pay the price of ignorance. Olushoga Ajayi from Odunla in Ikorodu. Thank you for your message, Olushoga Ajayi. Olushoga, you kind of had this habit of, when we're talking about one particular issue, you just send a message on a totally different issue. Now, I took this message today because it's very valid based on the ASU strike that started today. Thank you for lending your voice to the discussion. Good afternoon. It's a shame to the rulership of this country that its citizens have gone into agreement with bandits instead of finding solution to the problem. They are campaigning for 2027 as we speak. The man of affairs in Rome. The conduct can be best described as gross incompetence. Vice President and Senate President are home doing nothing to salvage the situation. Ikemba from Mafoluku in Oshodi. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is championing the crusade for Igbos to secede from Nigeria for the obvious reason of okay, the day Nigeria decides to fully and sell it, Chinedu from Badagry. All right, thank you. Good day, Chioma. We were wondering why the Okada riders were displaying yesterday at Ishuti Road in Igondo Egon. I just got to realize they were also celebrating the peace deal with the bandits. God be our help. Oh, I'm Samuel from Alimosho. Samuel, you need to tell me more about this. I agree to you, Chioma. Late Chief Obafemi Awolowo said, no one will fight for the masses. When the time comes, they will fight for themselves. Sheyi Cut from Itire. Good afternoon, Chioma. We are quick to compare Nigeria with other countries, but fail to compare our laws with those countries' laws. Case example, Peru, that you just mentioned. Sunday from Ikeja. Good afternoon, VOP. Let Akpabio go to Peru to learn how to legislate, not signing everything the president to them. Francis from Adeni. Emmanuel is one of them that lives in Gideon. You know what? Just say your own and leave Emmanuel. That's his own opinion. Chama, VOP is the best radio station. We love you. We love Rufai. We love. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your message. Jerry from Ago. Appreciate you. All right. Thanks. So. Thanks for what? Send your message. I'm here to read it. It's very easy to negotiate with bandits entry, but impossible to negotiate with bandits exit. The bandits have come to stay. Government is frustrated and confused. Venatius from Ojo. All right, Venatius, thank you for your message. I'm still taking your call. 0803-692-9933. Thank you for calling. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Choma.
What's your name and location, please?
It's Macaulay from Napoluku.
Welcome, Macaulay. Thank you for calling. All right, go ahead quickly.
I can see the other day I called and told the people that this bandits activities in the north now has exposed the Nigerian security weakness. They only prove their strength by going to weaker side of the nation, like they claim. They say the Biafra themselves that are no harmful. They are not harmful. That's the people they unleash their might on. They see what is happening there in the north. They can't do anything. Just to say whatever in Peru now, a time come when Nigeria will wear a new hat and surprise this political hawks that they say that the first thing cannot happen in Nigeria. When it happen, nobody will know. It's God that will make it happen, and Nigeria by then will free themselves.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. Chioma, defections to APC is not enough. If after all the defections, APC fails to reform electoral system during election, if APC, it will be a big shame. They claim to be a lion. They still carry gun because they are afraid. Chinemere from Agbara, my hand, they pepper me, and my phone battery don't flat. Thanks. So no vex. On the issue of peace pacts with bandits by local government in Katsina, in as much as I condemn it, I don't blame them because the federal government have failed them. They don't have option than to negotiate with bandits. John Famijaniki, ASU has taken their compensation during election. They were paid and put us in this mess. Let them therefore continue to smell their pepper. Gideon, which compensation did ASU take during election? Right? All righty. Thank you for your call. Hello, welcome to Matters.
Hello, Shoma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing? What's your name and location?
I'm fine. My name is Joy. Shoma, I want to tell you something.
Yeah, thank you for calling. Hello? All right, give me a call back or send a message on WhatsApp. I want to hear from you. Hello? How you doing? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I can hear myself. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is to emphasize on the issue of marginalization of the Igbos.
All right. Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thanks for your program. My name is OBN from Uganda.
All right, go ahead quickly.
What happened in Peru? The Peruvians acted because they are one voice. But here, tribalism, nepotism, and gangarism will not allow them to feel one voice. So what will solve Nigerian problem as a panacea is 3 nations, Biafra, Arewa, and Oduduwa. Then one voice will remove any erring leader that refuse to listen to the people. They don't have to waste time. Because if an elder is erring, a leader is erring, and he says the Yoruba, is Igbo, is Hausa, there is no way he can be cautioned. That's why you see this state capture that is bedeviling Nigeria today. Nigerians are like people wading in a river that is at their neck. They are now struggling to breathe. I pray that this river will not swallow anybody.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. He says Nigerians have to speak with one voice amid everything that is going on. Lady Chioma, good afternoon to you. I don't have for Nigeria Wahala. Just to say hi, Kilo from Bariwa Ijesha. What happened in Peru can never happen. They're not Nigeria that is looking ned or glued together. I don't understand, Grandma Maggie. Thank you for your message, though. Always a pleasure to hear from you. 12 minutes before 3 p.m. I can only take 2 more calls before we have to go. Hello. What's your name and location? Welcome to Matters. Hello. All right, give me a call back. Definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. Send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 or call me on WhatsApp. Terrorists and bandits are running parallel government within Nigeria. Nobody's running a parallel government within Nigeria. Hello? Hello, are you there? What's going on? Call me up. I want to hear from you. It's 12 minutes before 3 p.m. Very, very soon I'll have to go and make way for Funhouse Time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie. But in the meantime, you can still call me up.
Hello, Jenna.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Matters.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, my sister, I want to ask one question about this Nnamdi. This is our brother Nnamdi. When Nigeria no want to leave. Let me tell you, they want to start a protest maybe on 20. So even though this thing is killing everybody, it's telling Nigeria is killing the whole world because I don't know why Nigeria is spending that money. Yeah, it's over many years ago now. So I don't want. That country is in fact it don't enter our blood because we are safe now. So please, we are telling the federal government to leave that in the man. Let them one go to themselves. Otherwise,
all right, thank you.
I'm begging all people to close their shop or to make everyone join the protest.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. When you do call, please, I'm begging you, please stay on topic, okay? Allow people to call as many times as they could because many are not patient. They don't have time to write messages. Some are at work, so allow many calls. Good afternoon, Sister Chioma. If they can just share this country, to be better. Let everybody go their way. And other people can go with their banditry ways. At least things will be okay. Godson from Lagos, thanks. Godson, about like that. Hi there, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
My name is Gifon.
Welcome, thank you for calling.
So over here, some people are saying why the Northern and negotiating and terrorists. Well, they don't have what to.
Oh, what's going on? Give me a call back. I want to hear from you. Choma, good afternoon. Last election, don't come Jerry, this message. All right, thank you for your message. Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. I think I can only take about one call, just one call before we have to go. Hi there, you're my last caller for today. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Okori on the line.
Welcome, Okori.
I am calling within Allen.
All right.
My question goes like this. Since the negotiation with the bandits is ongoing now, does it really mean that after the negotiation, those who are from other countries to Nigeria will go back in order for the owners of the land originally to go back to their ancestral land? Is that the means of the negotiation, or what does it actually mean?
I don't really understand your question. Please start from the beginning.
Okay, my question is, since the negotiation with the bandits is ongoing now, is it that after the negotiation, the bandits that are from the outside Nigeria and those that are within Nigeria, those ones that are from outside Nigeria, are they going to go back to where they came from in order that those people who are displaced will originally go back to their ancestral land for peace to reign?
Okay.
I'm just confused. I am asking a question.
Quite a number of Nigerians are confused, but what we do know is that these communities have signed a peace pact with the bandits to say, okay, the bandits will stop attacking, they will stop killing people, they will stop abducting and kidnapping people for ransom, they'll stop carting away their cattle, burning their houses, and doing every other wicked and evil things that they have been doing. That is all we know for now. So the bandits are expected to stay away and stop attacking these communities. They're expected to peacefully coexist. That's what I can tell you. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you would call tomorrow, because I'm no longer taking calls right now. What happened in Peru can never happen in Nigeria, because here we are not joined or glued together. Grandma Maggie is trying to say that we are not united in Nigeria and we hardly speak with one voice. Anyways, it's time for me to go. It's been quite an interesting conversation right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and I thank you for riding with me. Happy New Week. Did I say that at the beginning? Happy New Week to you. It's Monday. Let's do something different this week. The year is inching to an end. Have you been able to achieve your goals, your New Year resolutions? Have you been able to? Anyway, it could be like time don't go, but at least in the next 2 months you can still start something. My name is Chama Innocent. Thank you for riding with me. I'm going to tell you what I tell you every other day. Nigeria belongs to us. It belongs to you. It belongs to me. And no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any other Nigerian. Fight for your country. Do well for your country, and be your brother's keeper. My name is Chama Innocent. We'll do this again tomorrow from 1:30 to 3 p.m. In the meantime, Funhouse Time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie comes up shortly. Have an amazing day.